Since the beginning of human history, people have looked up at the night sky and wondered. The moon, glowing softly in the darkness, it has been a symbol of mystery, beauty, and imagination. Ancient civilizations created myths about it. Some believed it was a god. Others thought it was a gateway to another world. But beyond myths and stories, one question remained. Could humans ever reach the moon? For thousands of years, the answer was no.
The surface is fine and powdery. We are deploying.
There were no machines that could fly beyond the sky, no technology that could survive the emptiness of space. But humans have always been driven by curiosity. Curiosity leads to discovery. Discovery leads to innovation, and innovation leads to the impossible becoming possible. This is the story of that journey, a journey that led to Neil Armstrong and the future missions of NASA.
Together, ensuring prosperity and peace for all Americans. The time for action is now.
The journey to the moon began not with astronauts, but with scientists. In the early 20th century, a man named Robert H. Goddard began experimenting with rockets. At the time, many people thought space travel was impossible, but Goddard believed differently. He developed the first liquid-fueled rocket, a breakthrough that would change the future. It was small and unstable, but it proved one important idea. Rockets could work in space. At the same time, in Europe, another brilliant mind was working on similar ideas, Wernher von Braun. His research would later become essential to the American space program. Rocket science was evolving, and humanity was taking its first steps toward the stars. After World War II, global tension increased dramatically. Two powerful nations emerged, the United States and the Soviet Union. This rivalry became known as the Cold War. It was not fought with direct battles, but through technology, influence, and power. Space became the ultimate battlefield. In 1957, the Soviet Union launched Sputnik, the first artificial satellite in history. It orbited Earth and sent signals from space. The world was shocked. The United States realized it was falling behind. In response, it created NASA in 1958. The goal was clear: win the space race. The competition quickly intensified. In 1961, the Soviet Union achieved another milestone. Yuri Gagarin became the first human to travel into space. He orbited Earth and returned safely. It was a moment of global significance. The Soviet Union had taken the lead, but the United States was not ready to give up. Later, in 1961, John F. Kennedy made a bold announcement. He declared that the United States would send a man to the moon and return him safely before the decade ended. It was a risky goal, but it inspired the nation. Thousands of scientists and engineers joined the mission. The race to the moon had officially begun. To achieve this goal, NASA launched the Apollo program. It became the most ambitious engineering project in history. Thousands worked together, designing spacecraft, testing engines, solving complex problems. There were setbacks, explosions, failures, and tragic losses, but each failure brought valuable lessons. Step by step, progress was made. By 1969, everything was ready. The mission, Apollo 11. 3 astronauts were selected: Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, Michael Collins. They trained for months, simulating landing conditions, practicing emergencies. Everything had to be perfect. July 16, 1969, the Saturn V rocket stood ready, massive and powerful. Then came ignition. Flames burst, the ground shook, and the rocket lifted into the sky. Humanity had begun its journey to the moon. After 4 days of travel, Apollo 11 reached the moon. The lunar module separated and began its descent. Tension filled the control room. Then the words came, "The Eagle has landed." July 20th, 1969, Neil Armstrong stepped onto the moon. This is one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Moments later, Buzz Aldrin joined him. Humanity had reached another world. The astronauts conducted experiments, collected rocks, placed instruments, took photographs. They spent hours exploring. The moon was no longer unreachable. It was explored. More missions followed Apollo 11, Apollo 12, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Astronauts traveled further, used lunar rovers, studied the moon deeply. But in 1972, it ended. Humans left the moon. For decades, no human returned. The reasons were many: cost, politics, changing priorities. The moon became silent again. Today, NASA is preparing to return. With advanced technology, new spacecraft, global partnerships, humanity is ready again. The new mission is called the Artemis program. Its goals are bold: return humans to the moon, land the first woman, build a long-term presence, and prepare for Mars. The moon is only the beginning. Next destination, Mars. Private companies like SpaceX are pushing boundaries. The future is closer than ever. From the first dream, to the first step, to the future beyond Earth, this is humanity's story, and it is far from over. As we look up at the moon tonight, we remember how far humanity has come. From the first historic step of Neil Armstrong to the future missions led by NASA, our journey continues. The moon was just the beginning, and the future holds even greater discoveries. If you enjoyed this documentary, don't forget to like this video, leave your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more content like this. Your support helps us create more inspiring videos. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next journey into the universe.